What's up, guys? Hey. Okay. What's up? Okay. I called the motel they're staying at. And I talked to a really wonderful, hey, everybody. I talked to a really wonderful person that answered the phone. This is the video he did earlier this morning. This is the one he just got doing on YouTube. All right, I'm going to play some of this for you. I'm going to pause it and explain some things. Good morning. Good afternoon. Sorry. I think everybody was getting them shit. Please don't tell me you called the motel they are at. That's wrong. Okay, I didn't call to harass him. I called to ask some questions. And I got some questions answered. Hang on a minute.
Are reaching out, asking for help, asking for a roof or just a yard that we could sleep in, somewhere to be. That's not going to cost us more than we bargained for. Kate and I spent all of our money, just a little bit that we had, on 2 or 3 days hotel and some food. And then we had reached out to a priest for help. And I guess I wanted to stay grateful, and I am grateful, but we weren't worth a legitimate hotel. So we were put in a place where we ended up getting bed bugs, and I had bites all over my body.
Okay. He did not pay for the motel. No. The church paid for the motel. Also, bed bugs still laying in bed. Church paid for the motel, yes. The Catholic church that they went whining to paid for the room for a whole week. So the week is going to be up, I think, is it tomorrow? Tomorrow or Sunday? Rice Krispie. But I didn't call to harass him. I called to get some questions answered. And tomorrow at 11. Okay. Well, you're right. I didn't call to harass him or tell them that, he's a pedophile or anything. I called to get some things answered. And someone sent me questions to ask the motel. And I asked those questions. And they answered the question. And this woman answered the questions. So him and her did not pay for the motel. The church did. The church took money that they usually give to true homeless people, or people that have lost their homes with a fire or a flood. Well, no, I wouldn't take. I'm not going to tell people to go and do that. I'm not going to, sit here and tell everybody, oh, go call, where you're staying at and harass the hotel or motel. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people here that would take it. Well, he made the mistake of telling where he was at and what room he was in, or showing what room he was in. So if anything happens, it's on him for show and tell. So, if anybody shows up and messes with him, it's his own fault because he showed everything and told everything. I know they will. I know they will, Rice. I know. But I called to mainly have some things answered. And here's what I got. Don't take your shirt off the app. Oh, don't take your shirt off the app. Okay. I agree. I thought you were telling me not to take my shirt off. Anyway, I'm tired. I've been going since early this morning. I'm trying to get a nap so I can drive tonight. But I wanted to critique or talk about some things he says in this video. They did not pay for the room. They did not pay for their food. The church furnished everything. Everything they've gotten, the church has paid for. So, and on top of that, this church puts people in this motel and tries to help them get jobs. they try to help them get jobs, or they help them get job interviews. They help them get, like, most people they put at this motel have a job within 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days. So this is what the person told me. They were like, this person was like, within 3 or 4 days, people have work here through this church because the church, the church lines them up with people to go interview with. It might be just flipping burgers at a McDonald's or whatever. And Jimmy told them when they lined up job interviews for Boney and Lyde here. Boney and Lyde both had job interviews lined up 3 times this week and did not go. They did not go to none of the job interviews. They blew them off. So the church then the church evidently told them, we're not helping anymore. The church denied him more help because they didn't go to any of the interviews. If they'd went to the interviews and proved they went to the interviews, they would have paid for another week. The church would have paid for another week. Okay. So no, I'm not calling the churches. We're not going to do that. I got information from the person I need to get information from. And so the church told the front office that as of Saturday they are out of there. They're not covering anything else. Hang on, why is that doing that?
Body, and so does Kate. And on top of that, then is we asked for just a little vouching so that we can get jobs, and we were told that we're not worth it. And here's how it was said: there are others in the community who need help more than you do, so we're not worth it.
No, Jimmy. What was told to you was there are others in the community that are willing to get jobs and work. You're not worth our time anymore because you refuse to go to the interviews. So yes, you're not worth their time anymore. You're not worth it. That was what was said to you. So why don't you go live and tell the real truth on what was said and not what Jimmy Soroka wants to say? Yeah, Kate's lying there and lets him lie. So that's what was said to you, Jimmy. You have it going on one interview. She has it going on one interview. All you have done is take our money and take our help and did nothing with it. Hello, Molly. I guess you're late coming in. The church put them up for a week. The church puts people in this motel all the time and tries to help them get jobs. They line up job interviews with different places in the town, and all they have to do is walk in, sit down, talk to a manager, and they will have a job. That's it. That's all they have to do. And they lined up 4 different job interviews. I don't know if it was for each of them or what, but the church lined up 4 interviews. They didn't go to none of them. None. So where he says right here, listen to what he says.
Hey guys, as you're coming on, say hello. Let us know you're here. We are reaching out, asking for help, asking for a roof or just a yard that we could sleep in, somewhere to be. That's not going to cost us more than we bargained for. Kate and I spent all of our money, just a little bit that we had, on 2 or 3 days hotel and some food.
No, Jimmy, you didn't spend any money. The church paid for the motel, paid for your food. All week, they have given them food.
And then we had reached out to a priest for help. And I guess I wanted to stay grateful, and I am grateful, but we weren't worth a legitimate hotel. So we were put in a place where we ended up getting bed bugs, and I had bites all over my body, and so does Kate. And on top of that, then is we asked for just a little vouching so that we can get jobs, and we were told that we're not worth it. And here's how it was said: there are others in the community who need help more than you do.
Okay. What was said to you, Jimmy, was there are others in the community that are willing to get jobs and willing to go to work, unlike you are. We gave you places to go, people to talk to that would hire you on the spot and give you hours to work starting like the next day, and you didn't show for any of them. So that's why they told you you're not worth it. They were done. You are gone. You're not the next millionaire. This is the T. Yes.
So we're not worth it. I'm letting you guys know. So before people go and say, hey, look at Jimmy does dox people, or look, he turns his back on people, I'm not turning my back on anybody. To sit and tell me that as a human being that I'm ungrateful because I won't shut my mouth and say thank you for bed bugs, and then being told that I'm worthless.
No, they told you you're worthless. He also told them that they didn't have a way to go to the interviews. The church said we will send someone from our congregation to pick you up and take you to the interviews. We'll even help you get back and forth to work. They even offered to help him get back and forth to work. Yet Boney and Lied here refused everything. Hello. So Boney and Lied is totally lying to you. Is lying to everybody.
This is the standard. People are telling me I'm ungrateful if I don't just say thank you and walk away. That I'm lucky. That it makes me lucky that I have a fucking in my head. Excuse my language. And that I don't have to, that there's no other stipulations. Deal with.
No, do not feel sorry for that. Do not feel sorry for Boney. Because Boney was offered work at the motel. The motel offered Boney a job to help clean, do laundry, clean rooms as people are leaving, get them ready for other people, and she refused that job. She refused to work for the motel. The motel work would have got him a free room. So Boney is just as guilty as Lied. So Boney and Lied, they cried. Now they have nowhere to go. So yeah, she was offered a job at the motel, and she said no. So I wish I could have. If I'd had if my iPad would have been here, I'd have recorded the whole damn thing. Just got here. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, come back and listen to it. Conger, what's up? They'll be on the streets tomorrow at 11 a.m. The church, the last day's tomorrow, or the last night's tonight. This is the YouTube. You recorded what? You recorded this? So well, I've got the whole stream here. I'm just pausing it to explain to you guys the breakdown of what I'm telling you the truth compared to the lie that he's talking about. So the hotel said if she would agree to work, if she had agreed to work 6 hours a day, they'd have a roof over their head for every day. Oh yeah, I'll leave this up. These don't go anywhere.
The bed bugs. Okay, I'll buy a blanket with what money, and I'll sleep on the floor. Like, this is where we're at. We're looking for a decent human being to treat us like a human being, and nobody is. And I'm glad this is happening because it's exposing everything that's been going on, things that have happened to me, the way that the church is, the way that people are. This is how people are. Is that could have stayed in a legitimate hotel, gotten jobs, it all could have panned out. But no, hey, let me throw pennies at you. And this is what a certain family did to me in the past. This is a whole lot of people have done. Let me throw a little bit at you. I know it's not enough for you to get by. I know it's not enough for you to get on your feet. And it's not about money. I'm saying resource, help, vouching for us, right? But now it's, hey, here's a bedbug-ridden hotel, and you're not, what's it called?
You're not worthy.
I'm not going to help you with finding a job or being able to secure a job. It's not enough time. You know, we're grateful that we have a roof over our head for 2 minutes. Super grateful for that. Promise, we are super grateful.
You've had a roof over your head the whole fucking week. I don't want to hear, we've had over a roof for 2 minutes. No, you've had a roof over your head all fucking week. And they actually agreed to go for job interviews. So
for that. But what is that worth when at the end of it all, at the end of that week,
who paid for the hotel this week? The church did. The church paid for it. If y'all are just getting here, the church paid for it. Has been putting food in their room all week long, and on the promise that they would go for job interviews and get a job. The church lined up interviews where all they had to do was walk in, fill out the paperwork, sign it, let the manager copy their driver's license and social security card, and would have them working either that day or the next day. And they blew them all off. They did not go to one interview. And Boney over here was offered a job at the motel cleaning rooms for 6 hours a day. 6 hours, guys, to clean rooms for 6 hours, do stuff for 6 hours and get free room and board. And she said no. So the church said, they actually said, you're not worth our time anymore because there's other people we can put in rooms and they will take jobs and work. So,
as we get out onto the street and we're capable of working, we say, hey, we're ready to go to work. And we're told, you have needs. There's other people in the community that need help more than you do. Okay, so what happened to
yeah, the people that want help more than you do will probably get put in a room, and before they lay their head on the goddamn pillow, they're going to be out for a job interview. Before they settle into that room, I guarantee you somebody will be going to get a job. I tell you, if it was me, and the church is like, okay, we're going to put you in this room for a week. Here's some job places to go. You start tomorrow, go look for. I'm like, no, take me to one of these places like right now. If the manager's there, take me there right now. And let me go ahead and meet with him. That way I'm on a schedule tomorrow or the next day, and I can start working and thanking you for what you've done for me. That's how I would be.
Quality. I thought that all souls are equal. This is coming from the Catholic Church. I thought all souls are equal. There's other people who need more help than we do. We can get out and work. That's right. There are people who need more help than we do. So how about help us get on our feet so that we don't need your help anymore? Instead, you go and help people who are going to endlessly need your help. You can help us get on our feet, and then we work. And then we can recontribute to the community for helping us get on our feet. It's an investment mindset. People have this scarcity mentality, this beggar mindset. People look at us and call us the beggars. We're not the beggars. We both
know you're bony and lied.
People who are not resourceful. And then we rely on people who break their promises and don't live up to the things that they say. And it is endless. And this happened once again, is that we had relied on someone and said, oh, well, now we're going to get together. We're getting to work. We're going to make this happen. They hold on one piece of the deal. I go online, and this happens all the time, guys. I go online, I say to everybody, hey, look at everything's coming together. And then that person changes their mind and breaks the promise. Cuts out on their end of the deal, and then I look like the idiot.
No, they didn't cut out on their end of the deal. The church's deal with you was, we'll put you up in the motel starting tomorrow. If you need a ride, someone will take you to this place, this place, this place, and you pick one, and they will put you to work. That was the deal. Come on, lied. Boney over here is not saying fucking shit, but lied has to say something every 5 seconds. Jimmy, come on. I know you're watching this scope. Why don't you call in, Tommy Tough Nuts? Or get Tammy Tough Tits to call in, and let's hear what they have to say. Let's hear from one of you. One of you two dumbasses should call in. Either Boney or Lied. One of you two should call in and tell me that's not what was said to you. That they wanted you to go out and find a job, they'd help you get, they would have a job for you. All you had to do is go in, fill out the paperwork, fill out the tax forms, give them a copy of your license and social security number, and you would have a job. Tell me I'm lying. Because there's someone else I can call, and if I have to go borrow a phone from one of my neighbors, I'll go fucking borrow a phone from one of my neighbors and call this person and let them tell it over Periscope. You don't want that. You don't want that tea spilled. Well, my neighbor's not home right. If my neighbor was home right now, I'd go borrow his phone. He won't be home till 5 o'clock. Yeah, I know he put his address up there. So why don't you do another live, Jimmy? Go live again. I know you're gonna go live somewhere and say Conger's lying. Conger has no idea what he's talking about. But in all, everybody knows the puzzle pieces is falling into place on how this is going. Because you're saying exactly what the church told you. You're just not telling the whole truth about what the church told you.
I have put in over 100 applications.
No, I put in about 5. Because
you did not put in no 100 damn applications. You did not put in no 5 applications. Look at that face. I mean, seriously. Look at the lie. Look at the lying faces. Honestly, really? You haven't left the room to put in 100 applications.
Indeed isn't going to do anything for me. It's not going to work for me. But in person, I am.
And I thought that I found a job, and it turned out I didn't realize
it was a scam.
It was a scam.
Kate applied to a job. They sent her a check for equipment and stuff, and it was a scam. And it lifted her up, and it knocked her right back down. And Kate, for the first time,
she applied for a job. They sent her a check for equipment, and it was a scam. What kind of company? Wait a minute. Hold it. Back up. They sent you a check for. Okay, Jimmy. I know. All right, Boney and lying. You're lying here. Okay, you're so fucking lying here. You've been there 4 days, 5 days. If you'd have got a check in the mail, you would have scoped it. You would have showed it. You would have YouTubed it. You would have TikToked it. You would have Instagrammed it. You would have FaceTimed it. You would have done everything. Y'all have been all, we got a check. We're going to do this. She's going to do this. Y'all ain't said shit till today. No fucking way. No. Nope. No. No. Nope. Liar. Liar, liar. Your poop-ass hair's on fire.
Knew what I felt like for years. And that's how I felt for years. Over and over of being scammed. People making promises to me. With the churches, got scammed. I just got scammed. Because we got a roof over our head. I thought we were going to get more support and be able to get on our feet, get jobs, make everything work out.
Yeah.
And we got scammed. And now I sit here and then I look like the bad guy. And then other people are more than happy they're more than happy to frame me. More than happy to frame me and just pile it on further.
Because if we hadn't gotten this, then we would have gotten bed bugs, and we wouldn't have had to replace our clothes.
And we had to spend the rest of our money on clothes to replace our clothes.
Yeah, so.
And that money was for our phone bill. And now we're not only not going to have a roof over our head, but we can't afford our next phone bill. So we'll be without a phone. And now we're here looking like the idiots and looking ungrateful because they'll turn around, the church will turn around, the priest will turn around and say, look.
Actually, the church has this. I got the email to the church, and I've already emailed somebody and sent them a copy of it. So they have this. So yeah, they've got it. And I told the church has all my information. So if they want to reach out and know more about Boney and Lied, they can message me or call me. So yeah, they have all the information.
You put a roof on that. Look, he's ungrateful. He must be a criminal. He must be this. He must be that. And it's not true. It's just endless. It's absolutely endless. And we can't rely on anyone. We're looking for one reliable. We are very reliable.
Yes.
Very reliable. We were left out in the cold by our own families. Caitlin was kicked out of her home. I took her into the car. I didn't know what else to do.
No, lied. Lied, you're lying. She was not kicked out of her house. She chose to leave. Should we play that? I have that scope somewhere. I have that scope. She didn't get kicked out of her house. Y'all went living in a car. You had an apartment. I mean, how long is this YouTube? 1 hour and 34 minutes. We're only 5 minutes in.
We had no resources, no money at that point. And we got approved for a credit card we shouldn't have been approved for. And I'm thinking, oh, well, now we can go travel. We're going to make this work. We didn't plan on Caitlin's family chasing after us for over a year, harassing, framing, lying constantly. We moved in Pennsylvania. We moved into Wilkes-Barre. And her mother put posters up all over town saying that I kidnapped her and to watch out for me. We couldn't get jobs. We couldn't.
No. Her mom did not put posters all over town saying that you kidnapped her. Yeah, they left Pennsylvania because the police are doing an investigation on him. They're still doing an investigation on him. But the good thing is they know right where he's at.
Get resources. We couldn't get anything. And then we finally took it out on each other, and everyone paints the picture however they please. We want to work. We want to live a normal life. It is not possible.
No, her mom did not put posters all over town. No, that's a lie. Her name is Boney. His name is Lied for a reason. Because all they do is lie.
There are no reliable people out there. And if you're out there and you're reliable, guys, we're not shutting the camera off.
Wait, did she really post posters all over town? I heard that was a total lie. That she just said that. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I was told that she said that, but it was she has lied in Kensington. Okay. But so they couldn't get jobs because there was posters up. It was up to find. Okay. Well, so they couldn't get jobs because there was posters up. Oh, I've seen that where they're offering $1,000 a month to pay Jimmy to not see her. I showed that last year. That came out last year. I actually showed that.
We're not shutting it off. You'll watch us die. And when you do, it'll be on you. Honestly. We are victims of society.
People say that, we'll just split up or go to a fucking shelter.
No, we're not splitting up.
Did she just say go to a fucking shelter?
Break up. No joke.
Did she just say go to a fuck? You never heard her say the word fuck.
All over town saying that I kidnapped her and to watch out for me. We couldn't get jobs. We couldn't get resources. We couldn't get anything. And then we finally took it out on each other, and everyone paints the picture.
Watch her face. Watch her face.
We want to work. We want to live a normal life. It is not possible. There are no reliable people out there. And if you're out there and you're reliable, guys, we're not shutting the camera off. We're not shutting it off. You'll watch us die. And when you do, it'll be on you. Honestly. We are victims of society.
People say that, we'll just split up or go to a fucking shelter.
No, we're not splitting up. This is the world trying to get us to break up. No joke.
My family would be like, you just come back and don't bring Jimmy. And then,
We're together. We're doing our thing. We're asking for support. We need a roof over our head. We don't want your money. Seriously, we'll make our own money.
Yeah.
We'll go get jobs. We'll make our own money. We need a roof over our head or just a backyard to put a tent in. We're not going to share your personal business. Guys, anytime that I talk bad about people, it is because they have screwed me. And I have actually been screwed that many times. And I mean legitimately screwed. All right, we got bed bugs here.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's not us just making
No,
drama.
It's not like, oh, it's just like a couple bed bugs. No, like his body is covered.
I am covered in bed bug bites
like
right now.
This, like this
I have
fucking
welts
big.
all over my body, and I've been ignoring it and not talking about it.
Hold it. Wait, hold it.
All right, we got bed bugs here.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's not us just making drama.
It's not like, oh, it's just like a couple bed bugs. No, like his body is covered.
I am covered in bed bug bites
like
right now.
This, like this
I have
fucking
welts
big.
all over my body, and I've been ignoring it and not talking about it and trying to just stay focused and stay positive. And I can and I will. I can and I will. But gosh darn it, it's hard to find one reliable human being. And then you find someone who seems successful and they have it together and you trust them for 2 seconds. We want to rely on ourselves, guys.
Yeah.
We have to have a roof over our head to keep a job.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to get a job when we don't have an address? We don't have reliable work.
Oh, the motel also told me that they're on their last warning. They're on their last warning about being loud and fighting with each other. They have been fighting nonstop, and so they're on their last warning. If they get reported today or anytime today, then the motel is going to make them leave. I forgot about that part. Yeah, screaming at each other. They evidently gotten they've been in 2 major fights since they've been there. No, I'm not giving any numbers out.
Because of our inability to get a job.
Yeah.
It's not about being able to keep a job, it's being able to get one.
Yep.
Well,
there's no possibility.
Somebody messaged me and told me to say certain things and told me exactly what to say. So I called and said the exact things I was told to say, and that's how I got so much information. Congress lobby. Yeah, I have one. You know, one, the guy that works at the front desk at the motel that Miss Tina stayed at. I have one more chance. They got one more chance. Is what they have.
And this is the homelessness that other people are experiencing, and you're not seeing it on camera. You know why? Because when they put it on camera, someone makes sure they can't put it on camera. Someone frames them, puts them in jail, makes sure you don't know about it. Well, now you know about it, and we're living it. And this is the last place I ever thought I'd be living. But here we are. If there was one decent person out there, guys, just a single one of you, willing to let us put a tent in your backyard, we will be completely private. Tell nobody about it. We'll go to work. We'll mind our own business, make our content in town or somewhere else.
They don't have a couple more days. They have to be out tomorrow. Tomorrow by like 1 o'clock. So, yeah. If they end up there tomorrow night, it's because somebody has paid something. So, but you watch what happens tomorrow.
Way, and nobody even needs to know. It's nobody's business about who you are, what you do, and I swear to God, I would not share any of your personal information. I don't do that, and the only times that I've ever exposed anyone is in self-defense when they have accused me of the most heinous things for the sake of their own pride and ego. I don't do that. I don't play that game. I don't start that fight. You guys have seen, for those of you that have been here, you have seen us here in this hotel doing everything kosher, doing our best to keep on track. And
my Twitter is Rachel OSU 13. Rachel OSU 13.
Stay honest and just stay focused and not be crapping on anybody. But here, shit hits the fan and we're expected to just sit quiet. we're told, hey, no, we'll give you a pat on the head, sit quiet, now go die somewhere cold that we don't see you, and then it's not on us. We're not letting it happen, and we're asking for you guys to make sure that it doesn't. Like I said, we don't need your refrigerator food. We have enough money over YouTube that we can make money for our own food. If not, we can get food stamps.
Hey,
Housing
Jasmine.
is the hard part.
Yeah.
It's the only impossible part here. Is having somewhere to live.
We can figure out how to get food, and
we can figure out how to get food. Getting jobs will be super easy. Okay? I can make a job happen for me. I can make it happen. I don't know how, but you better believe I can make it happen. I have no trouble keeping a job. Not anymore. But with what's out on the internet, it becomes difficult. I can make it happen. But you got...
food stamps are very hard to get. Very hard to get. Especially that they've really tightened up on how you get them now with the COVID-19 going on. Yeah, they're very hard to get. And you have to be, if he applied for food stamps in Georgia, he would need a Georgia ID, a Georgia residence, something stating he lives at a certain place in Georgia. Yeah, it'd be hard.
Give us a shot. Because living this way is ridiculous. Living homelessly when we're perfectly... Like, we are... Kate is 20 and I'm 25. We are two perfectly capable, able-bodied human beings. And we're being treated like the scum.
Oh, really?
Like we're not even worth being alive in society. And we could contribute so much.
Yeah.
And we're being told that we don't even have permission to. That we're not even allowed. We're, hey, no.
Like,
we need to cut you off. You don't exist anymore.
Like, people have been just telling me, go back to college. I didn't know what I wanted to go back to college for. And now I'm finally like, okay, well, I know what I want to go back to college for.
Kate needed time to get herself together in her head.
Now, wait a minute. How many months ago was it that they sat right there on Periscope or YouTube one of the two and said, starting in the spring, Kate's going to be back in college? Didn't they already say that once Kate was going to go to college in the spring?
And her parents, her family, a lot of people on the internet, people in society that we've tried to rely on, no one has given her the time. I will take this credit as I gave her time.
Yep.
I let my life go to crap. And I gave her all the time that I possibly could for her to get herself together because no one ever gave it to me. And if I didn't give it to her, nobody was going to. And then she'd end up living a life she didn't want to live. Now we're both going to live a life we want to live. But we're asking for help so that we don't end up out there one more time. And that we don't end...
Jimmy has his driver's license. He's got a Pennsylvania driver's license. He's actually shown it before. A person I talked to has seen his driver's license. So yeah, he does have a Pennsylvania driver's license. So there's no way they can't say we don't have IDs, we don't have the right stuff. They've got everything they need to get jobs. So
up in some crap hotel or that we open up a Cash App or a PayPal. We don't do that in order that someone then is trying to get into our lives in a way that's inappropriate.
Wait, you don't have Cash App or PayPal? I beg to differ about the PayPal. And you do have Patreon. We have proof you have Patreon. So you want to tell another lie right there.
We need help. And nobody wants to help us. And nobody's willing to help us. And people take it on popularity bias. They just keep watching the show go on. And it's not a train wreck. It's not a crap show. We're going to be okay.
Yeah.
But if we have to...
Do the bed bugs have IDs?
go through this and nobody helps us. And that's really how it goes. Why on earth would we then turn around and help people in return? I'm serious. If this is how people are, we won't help the mainstream of society. We will help the people who are downtrodden like us, and the middle class will have their own problems. This is my point, though. Like, people want me to just say it how they want it said. This is the reality, and no one wants to watch it. People don't want to watch it. They don't want to know it exists. But here it is. It's real. Raw on camera. And it's happening in your backyard. No pun intended.
You ain't in my damn backyard.
You don't have to do anything about it. But stop pretending like it's not there, because it is. And this stuff matters a lot. It's our lives. It's our actual human lives. Arwen says, what has led you to be homeless? Initially for me was my family ostracizing me when I got into a career of social media and they would not accept it.
No, they ostracized you when you stole from them. That's when they ostracized you. That's when they cut you off, when you stole from them. It wasn't because you were on... Well, wait, maybe you were on social media selling the shit that you stole. So, ostrich. So, yeah, hundreds of dollars. So, maybe you were on social media selling the shit that you took and got caught with it.
He did not like that I was online and I was not allowed to come home.
Ostrich haircut.
And for me, it was, I decided I didn't want to be in college anymore. And I decided I wanted to be in a very, very, very dedicated relationship with Jimmy. And that was not permissed.
Permissed, as if she needed, as an adult, to ask permission whether or not we date.
So eventually I was locked out of my house. And I said that I was moving out. And I was still moving out.
The bed bugs are so bad yet they're still in bed.
I was locked, and then
This is what they do. This is what it's been done to me too for years.
I went to come home and the door was locked. Locks changed. I had a key, and my family changed the locks on me. And
this is at 19 years old.
Your family changed the locks on you because they didn't want you to sneak Jimmy in the house while they were away. They didn't want you and him coming into the house and taking shit that didn't belong to you. She's dating a bed bug. That was the real reason that the locks were changed. If you would tell the damn truth, Boney. Boney and Lied can't tell a truth if it was... They wouldn't be able to tell the truth if a bed bug bit them. Pretty much.
19 years old, in the middle of winter.
I was not even 19. I was 18. I'm going on 19.
In the middle of winter, with no resources, no money, they locked us out. Both of us. They had let me into their lives too. I had gotten close with them. This is how it went, guys. Why do you think these full-grown adults are spending their hard-earned money to defame me? Because they don't want to admit that they are terrible people.
Why don't you spend your hard-earned money and sue my ass, okay? They're in Mitchellville. Wait, what town is it they're in right now? I have it wrote down. I just don't have it in here with me.
It is, guys. It is average
there you go.
American middle-class people, middle-aged middle-class people who aren't even on the internet, who barely even do anything on
They're at the budget
They're
end.
spending their hard-earned money to defame me, just to cover up their crimes, whether it's their insurance fraud, whether it is their tax fraud, or whatever have you, whether it's their pedophilia, whatever have you, anything.
Midgetville. They're in Midgetville, where all the midgets are at.
Anything to cover up their crimes and kill me in the process. Bury me. And then pretend like they're good people in hopes that their day can just go on. And it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. We want to focus on us. We want to go live a regular life. We want to get jobs and go do normal stuff. And it's almost impossible. And people are sitting back like, oh no, there's no way that it's like that. Yeah, it actually is.
Morse code.
Because how are we supposed to get and keep a job?
Yes, the Runor starts with a 2.
Over our head for more than a week at a time. In one place.
I had no idea that this is how it is. I had absolutely no clue.
Well, I knew. I tried to tell you. And now you're stuck here with me. And people say, oh, hey, Kate, here's the result. Here's the answer for you. Get out. Leave him. He's the problem. I'm not the problem, guys.
No.
I'm not the problem.
No.
Keep trying to tell you that. It's time to learn it. I'm not the problem.
Guess the third number.
But now, I have no excuses. I'm not a problem. I'm
He's-
not acting like one.
He actually showed or said the room number earlier.
We're going to find healthy, good people who are willing to stand in our corner. What we're looking for is right now, guys. Who's on board? Hello from Australia. Welcome from Australia, Shane. Walmart is hiring.
Stuck in the dumpster with you.
Walmart.
Wait, what do you say about
I
Walmart?
would love to get a job, Karen. Thank you. What are your... We're going to find healthy, good people who are willing to stand in our corner. What we're looking for is right now, guys. Who's on board? Hello from Australia. Welcome from Australia, Shane. Walmart is hiring. I'd more than happily work at Walmart.
Walmart was one of the places they wanted to take you. Can you see him working at Walmart, being like a greeter? Or the guy that checks your ticket, your receipt as you walk out the door? Hey, guys, can I look at your receipt? I need to look at your receipt, see how much shit you bought. Oh my God. Where's the buggy guy at? Oh, just look for a tall hair kind of guy.
I would love to get a job, Karen. Thank you. What are your age differences?
I'm 20.
And I'm 25. Well, I appreciate that, Larry.
The church told them. The church has already told them. Or told them this. If y'all get jobs, we'll get you back and forth to work. Don't worry about that. Just go interview with these people. They will give you work. You just have to fill out the paperwork, sign it, and within a day or two, you'll be working.
Thanks. Yes? We're good. Thank you. No, it's okay. We're out tomorrow. No sweat. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
If there were a bed bug, okay, here's the thing. If there were a major bed bug situation, I would have got up and let the damn maid guy, maid woman, whoever that was in. And let them, like, I'd be complaining a little bit, maybe. Wouldn't you, like, let people know that shit? Housekeeping! Can I pull your pillow down for you? Hello, housekeeping. King Crew, did you get my message on Snapchat? So, but seriously, if they came knocking on my door and there were bed bugs in the room, one, I wouldn't be in that room anymore. Can you talk today later, or are you busy? Late. I mean, would you be in that room? Like, I'm sure they noticed the bed bugs like right away. So, you know, why wouldn't you like say something about that? 2 seconds flat, correct. So, why are you bitching and complaining now about how y'all have bed bug bites and all this other shit, but didn't do anything when y'all first got there?
Under the table, jobs all over. That's great. Totally on board with that. Where are they at? We're looking. Clean homes, clean hotels, clean cars. Totally on board for it. Where are they at? On top of that, how do we get it with all the defamation that's out there?
I thought you were going to, like, redo headlights and shit. Didn't you buy a whole bunch of shit to do headlights and you were going to charge to do headlight cleaning and all that? What happened to that damn job?
What are you doing? Trying to find housing and a job.
Yep.
Trying to get working. Is that a beer on the nightstand? No, it is not. It is an empty beer bottle filled with water. You can do some grunt work. Totally down for that. Have fun. Make an effort to. Well, if the shoe fits, then I'll put it on. Currently, I don't wear shoes all that much because the shoes I do have don't fit well. Barn lofts are nice this time of year. Hey, better than nothing.
Yeah.
But it's ridiculous. Work on a farm. I'm open to that. We're completely open to that.
Dolly Parton worked 9 to 5 just to make a living.
That's right. Hey, good point. No one else is asking for help but us. Because people in our position don't ask for help. They don't. Because they're not interested in getting better. They're not interested in increasing and getting back to normal. We are. That's why we're asking for help.
Yeah.
That's a healthy thing to do, is ask for help when you're in a position when you can't get it done yourself.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Come in here and let me know when you can talk, and I'll end this and we'll talk.
There's no way for us to get in somewhere. And the second we do, defamation, harassment, it's impossible to keep a job.
Yeah.
Even if I shut the camera off, guys, it doesn't end. It won't. I've tried. It doesn't. I've had months at a time where I disappear from the internet and it always finds its way to me. And people go, oh, you ruined your name, you did this, you did that. No. That's not how life works. Other people are posting my face and name from behavior from the past, okay? When you bring the past into the present in defamation, that's not the same as me in the present being a terrible person. This is my point. Taking the past and bringing it into the present and saying, this person is this way. They're taking videos from forever ago. And yes, I do mean forever ago. Don't let them convince you. Bringing it into the present and saying, hey, here he is. Watch out. All right? That's a weapon. They're using the past and behavior that they incited into me when I had no resources, no family, no friends, no nothing, and not even an intelligence, no discipline. And then using it as a weapon to manipulate you and manipulate the people where we want to get a job or when we want to get housing. It's just a weapon. And that weapon only works when you let it work. And you guys let it work. I'm just letting you know that. And while people are so afraid of being fooled by me, you're being fooled by people who are using my name as a weapon. We're not the ones that are going to fool you.
So his name is a weapon. That's interesting. Jimmy Soroka's name is a weapon. Sir, get out of the car and drop the Jimmy Soroka. He got out of the car and he pointed at Jimmy Soroka. We had no chance. All we could do was shoot him. We couldn't do nothing but shoot him. He was holding a Jimmy Soroka. He's Jimmy Soroka and dangerous. He's live on Instagram. All right. I'll end this and we'll go watch him on Instagram. And I can't get Instagram on my TV, so somebody's got to go live and show him. The fights were not violent. They were just yelling at each other and the neighbors were complaining. But I'll come back later and we'll go watch him on Instagram. I bet he's going to talk about me. Let's go see. Someone scope it. Let's go.